Hello shrimp and fish people. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the shrimp tank that I used for the video on how to set up a simple shrimp tank. It's been a few months now, I believe about 3-4 months possibly, and yeah, it's long been cycled, and I also added a few things in there. I started with adding some cherry shrimps and to see if they will survive. And everything was well, and at this point I have a few Taiwan bees in there, as well as some Mishlings as well. Another few additions, just more almond leaves actually, like leaf litter, Zoctic oxidator, and some mothballs that I had in some other shrimp tanks, and I didn't like them in there, so I just threw them in here. So it's a random setup. It's not, I didn't plan anything in here. Just threw the leaves in, and they kind of settled in one area. You can see another one there. It's kind of wedged there as the water flow is pushing it against the glass. It's a small tank. It's only five and a half maybe gallons, and it's doing really well. It's pretty stable. I have it in a hallway in the basement, and the temperatures are cooler. I believe it's around 20 degrees Celsius, but it's been stable. It doesn't vary much. The red cherry shrimps were, in the beginning they were a little struggling, but now they seem to be doing really well. These were actually painted fire reds, but they I didn't cull them, so they kind of lost their good colors. There's a few of them that are still okay. Some of them are really clear, like this one here. You can. Right now there is one Mishling that is buried, so I'm excited to see what will come out of that. Looking at the eggs, I don't see the shrimp right now, but looking at the eggs, most of them seem to be, you know, like clear, and there's no difference in color. I'm not sure if it's still too early, but you can already see the eyes, so if I had to guess, they will all be crystal reds or black shrimps. I doubt that there'll be any Taiwan bees, so I'm not sure about the generation of the Mishlings. They may not be F1s. Use alder cones. They just look cool, and they're improved water quality as well, and the shrimps like to eat graze on them as well, and they last way longer than the leaves. The leaves, even in a well-established tank, you will notice that the leaves will start thinning out, or disappearing quicker. It's not because the shrimps are really eating it. It's actually the bacteria. The beneficial bacteria is actually feeding on it, and then the shrimps are eating on that. Sure, once the leaf becomes soft enough that the shrimps will start eating it as well a little bit, but most of the stuff that they're grazing on is the beneficial bacteria. That's buried cherry shrimp. Not a very good grade. One funny thing I noticed with these cherry shrimps, I remember back like a year ago, they had yellowish eggs. They were actually pretty yellow, I would imagine, and but right now, you can't see it, that one right there, the eggs are actually light blue. couldn't find much information on the internet. So if you guys have any clue why that's happening, is it because they're reverting back to the wild form and the eggs are changing color that way? Not sure. So maybe comment on that in the comment section. I'd like to find out. So yeah, the substrate is the Amazonia aqua soil from ADA, and so the pH is around, if I remember right, last time I checked it was about 6 pH. And I know some of you will say, well, that's too low for the red cherry shrimps, but I had good results keeping them in as low as 5.5 pH. So maybe they're not exploding in population, but they are, you know, living and breeding, and they're doing fine. So this was just a quick update here. If you have any questions, suggestions, please comment in the comment section. And yeah, so much from me for this time. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and see you next time.